to share the insulated blender I bought at Temu. The lid opens to drink straight out of the cup, and it has...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Evet, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim diyelim, bir başlayalım bakalım. İnşallah bu nereden geldi hiç bakmadım, telefonla uğraşmaktan. Düzgün oynarsam düşmeden ikiye. Ah oğlum be. Sola verecek. Oh, tut lan. Çıkabildiğimiz kadar çıkalım düşmeden inşallah. Adamlar birden daşaklı adamlar gelmese bari. Yapma be, tuttum ben onu, aldım da. Ah siktir oradan be. Al onu be, lütfen al onu be. Yavrum benim be. Al onu. Al onu. Yapma be, yapma be. Aleykümselam. Yılmaz. Patron deme ya. Patronluk bize gelmez Yılmaz. Biz normal sade bir vatandaşız ya. Patronlar sizsiniz gençler. Haydi bismillah bakalım. Yetiş oğlum ona, yetiş. Çıkar dışarı. Benim o inşallah. Hadi oğlum bismillah. Dönüverdin, çok güzel dönüverdin ama. Niye böyle? Aha.
He's picked his Goal, Besiktas!
He. Sağ ol Yılmaz. Biz şakacıyızdır ya. Yeri geldiğinde. Aynen. Patronluk Allah'a mahsus diyelim ya Yılmaz. Kendini patron sananlar da neyse demiyorum. Aha aynısını yaptı adam. Ah be. Hadi oğlum. Hadi oğlum. Aa, gel oğlum be düzgünce be. Gel bir iş bitirelim be. Beraber iş bitirelim be. Hadi oğlum be. Hadi. Aldırtmamam lazım adama. Adamı alırsam bak tehlikeli olur diyecektim. Aslanım benim, sen büyük adamsın. Yapma be. Nasıl atamazsın onu be? Direğine çaktım. Vallahi ödüm alındı. Bu adam sakıncalı biraz ya. Vallahi sakıncalı dedim. Size doğru dedim. Gördünüz mü?
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly. He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper. That has certainly made things interesting. Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Ne dedin? Bence klasman oynama yarın. Orası o kadar okudum. Ne dedin?
And that interception was most necessary. That's great positioning. So good from him.
Düşersek düşeriz ya. Tam o dediğini okumadım ama okuyamadım. Ne demek istediğini anlayamadım. Oo. Yeni sezon ha. Yeni sezon gelecek canım. Çıktık galiba bir şey. Düşsek de bir şey olmaz. Yeni sezon oyun sorunu var 2 gündür. Ne gibi? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yetiş ona. Yetiş oğlum be. Yetiş be. Bu iptal ettim aslında da. Ya paslar ağır yavaş gidiyor. Bilmiyorum, bende bir sorun olmuyor işte. Dün çıktık, bugün de öyle geçerse diyorum ben. Günümüz. Ya kendi kaleme gol attı. Ananı avradını be. Üf, amına kodumun oyunu ya. Allah'ım ya, sinir oldum şimdi ya. Aa, alsana.
Davis. Ibrahimovic, very much a man of this moment. And that'll be the final.
Ya amına kodumun oyunu, amına kodumun oyunu ya.
Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it. So off we go once more. Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Big chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Oh, he's usually such a good finisher. Costa Curta. And that's been intercepted. That's great positioning. So good from him. Oh, good-looking ball. That has not gone well. Looking for options for movement. It's Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Great defending, strong and determined. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Besiktas needing a change of fortune here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Davis gets into a good position. Early ball out from the back. Well seen, saw that coming. That was well played, well stopped. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Costa Curta plays it all the way forward. Gattuso. Now it's Nedved. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Besiktas really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort. There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Now it's Olise. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball. And here's Olise. Passes short and sharp. Oh, that was vital. Cristiano Ronaldo. Deco. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ferdinand defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And smartly reclaimed. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, what a ball! And he's there to get it away. And back on the Edmilson. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Olise is one whose deliveries we all know about. He's got away. Takes a shot! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment. And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme. Botafogo go 2 up and into a position of real strength. They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark. And it's Nedved. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Has a look and plays it forward. That's really well cleared. Nicked it back promptly. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Taken back almost at once. Vieira. Ibrahimovic. Thuram cuts it out. Oh, what's he done? He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Xavi Simons. Played
Adam oynamıyor bile. Adam saldı yani. O 3'ü attıktan sonra saldı. Atak bile yapmadı. Sadece öyle savunuyor.
Besiktas pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away.
Amına kodumun çocuğu ya. 100'e çıkmış adam daha önce. Nasıl? Nereden geldi yine? Bakmadık yine. Şu telefondan bakayım. Bakayım bir. Dur bakayım. Nereden gelmiş? Açıl. Oo. Adam olmadı. Sakat. Hep karşıya gelecek gibi. Düşürecekler bizi, belli oldu. Bize bu kadar çıkmak. Adam şu anda 10.110. sırada. Ben 27.960. Hadi bakalım. Bismillah diyoruz. Yapma hemen be. Yapma hemen be.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite. Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but
Abo, uğraşabilirsen bununla. Ya geçiversen ne olur abi, direkt gitsek ne olur ya. Bu ne kodum ya.
Yamal, oh good read. That was well played, well stopped. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He is through here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi chooses to go cross-field. Roberto Carlos. And it's Petit. And Yamal. Well seen. Saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it. Marquinhos cuts
Bir geçittirirsem ama. Devam et öyle yapmaya.
But it came to nothing. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game. Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Hadi.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's through, it's Mbappe!
Aman Allah'ım, aman Allah'ım, neler oluyor orada? Ya bu ne rezillik ya. Bu ne rezillik abi ya. Sağa çekeceğim bundan sonra. Nasıl atamaz abi koca kaleye ya tek başına. Al onu.
Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a searching pass. Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish. Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart from the defense. They were made to look a little lost in all honesty. So the first moment of real significance. He gets big. That's another chance. He's got a goal.
Benim şeyi kullanmam lazım ya. Ne onun adı? Neymar'ı kullanmam lazım. Neymar iyi iş görüyor aslında orada. Gullit'in yerine Neymar kullanayım ben.
That's it. Their heads didn't drop and now their chins are up. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it. That has certainly made things interesting. You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back. Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. He's played it long. That is a brilliant interception. Looking to play him in. And here's the chance to counter. Marquinhos makes the interception. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Ya vallahi be, tövbeler olsun ya.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Gullit. Oh, that's a fine interception. Edmilson. Gives it back. They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. No, that's been intercepted. Played out wide. And that has left him in a heap. Manchester United were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one. Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions. Thuram was in no mood for any of that. Gullit, quality ball. And that interception was most necessary. That's great positioning, so good from him. Neymar. That's really well manoeuvred.
Amına koydum be. Ah.
Yamal, very much a man of this moment. Looks to the other side. Now it's Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, it's come loose.
Allah Allah.
Messi. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. That looks a good ball through.
Sağa çek dedik kaç kere sana be. Çek amına kodum sahasına da çakıver golü ya.
So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game. Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
Manchester United kick off the second half. There's the crossfield ball. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates.
Geçiversene oğlum, geçiversene. Geçiversene. Anlaşıldı abi, olmayacak bugün.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly. Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop?
Tam bir orospu çocuğu gibi oynuyor var ya.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence and all of a sudden bang. Davids cuts it out. Now it's Owen. Great defending, strong and determined. That's a shade optimistic. Owen is offering some sort of an apology there. Clearly is miffed.
Amına kodumu, sen nasıl aldırıyorsun ya? Ya amına kodumun çocuğu. Orospu çocuğu. Amına kodumun çocuğu.
He will be livid with himself. Tries to play it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Pullet did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break. They're coming again and again.
Ya al amına kodumun, al be.
They'll get clinical. He's shifting through the gears here. Little pass back. Gattuso. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game. And here's Messi. It's a promising position. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's picked it up out wide. And he cuts out the supply. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Well, that's... And the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Number 9, coming on the field, number 24.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 23, Suarez.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Luis Suarez, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Besiktas really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. And he's there to make the challenge. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Davids, Marquinhos, and that's been intercepted. He read that really well and stopped it. Roberto Carlos. Ball is over the line. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Pull it. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Baresi. And Jamal. Pull it. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Decent chance! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitution from Besiktas. Number 11, Edmilson. Number 8, Gullit. Nedved. Coming on the field.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Pass somewhat off target. Luis Suarez. That has not gone well. That's that, the end. A good watch.
Orası
More
bu
than a good
çocuğu.
watch, actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course.
Ne olacak? Düşeceğiz mi hocam? Düşmedik. Bu adam çok yüksekte mi diye. Ne kodum.
Sırada ben 27.960.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
I suppose if you're playing in an attacking position in this team, then having a craftsman like Rui Costa beside you
is a dream.
He's in most people's lists of great number 10s. I'm going to go along with that too. Rui Costa. Odo. Milan looking to pass their way through. Tries a shot! He's got away with one there. Milan with the corner, there first. That's a good run down the left. It's a good-looking delivery. Nedved. Park Ji-sung.
Aleykümselam Müslüm.
And it's Odo. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's Rui Costa! Rui Costa has it out wide and in space. And that is expertly dealt with. Out to the right. And this is Park Ji-sung. Gattuso defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Adams gets over and intercepts. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Owen. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved! Milan are looking unguarded here, just about getting away with it.
Yeah, I felt that this was what their opponents were setting up to do, and they got away with that.
That's been cut out, well played. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass is just off target. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Nice looking ball.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Park Ji-sung. Oh, that's delightful. And they've been given a corner. Milan have their second corner now. And that's really well manoeuvred. Besiktas are looking to go forward now. And it's Rui Costa. That has been slung wide. Gnabry plays it in. Up he goes! Edmilson. And here's Gnabry. Gets into some space. Here it is, crossed in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Odo got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Nedved. Oh, played through for the wide man. A heavy challenge. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Can he latch on to this? Busquets powering forward here. Spread out to the left. Gnabry. That's good play. Gnabry with the delivery. Dida deals with that, nice and simple.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Milan have reclaimed it. Ball is over the line. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Besiktas have a free kick. The pass has gone astray. And that is going out for a goal kick. Edmilson. Now it's Gnabry. Park Ji-sung. And it's Rui Costa. Knocks it out wide. Nice control. Otto looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Decent hit from there. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision-making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back underway. So the first half brought no goals. Nicely weighted ball. And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Besiktas have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That looks a good ball through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Cross into the box. Well, that pass isn't the best. Out to the left it goes. Now the cross. He rises! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some
real chance! Gnabry. Gnabry going face-to-face with his great rival. And he was quick to react. Otto. Otto. Oh, that's neat. Rui Costa. And a chance! Goal! Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Substitution from Besiktas. Number 24, Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field is number 23, Suarez. Substitution.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Milan get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
They get a throw in. Oh, look at... There's the shot! Gattuso.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And this is Owen. Oh, he's been caught. Neymar! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. That is good alertness. Besiktas still have the cards to affect this game.
Substitutions taking place.
De Jong. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Odo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved. Great vision. And he plays one through.
Besiktas really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, played through for the wide man. And it's Kukçu. Now it's De Jong. Fired deep towards the back post. Owen. Gattuso. Always onto this. And it's Luis Suarez. And now they can clear their lines. In towards the back stick. And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And the keeper beats it away. It's Luis Suarez! And now a sudden chance to counter. Besiktas are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And the pass is intercepted. 5 minutes left on the clock. Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Neymar.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Darwin, and he's onside. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Mbappe. Kukçu. Now it's Darwin. Kukçu. It's a promising position. Incoming delivery. Edmilson. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that will be the final act. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Arsenal.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's managed to get rid. Over to the left. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
No way through. That pass has been well intercepted. Looking to play him in. Gattuso pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Shot at goal! Goal! Besiktas! The breakthrough strike! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So, a breakthrough already. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Owen. Oh, played right into his path. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Besiktas are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Mbappe. Besiktas have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And that's definitely not his best. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. Oh, Haaland! Haaland! That is brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Back within 1. They have them in their sights again. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He's a sharp little ball here. Back goes for a shot! He scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And now he has 2. And he's had a hit. Decent hit and on target. Beckham. Roberto Carlos. The ball has bounced loose now. Ball's gone out of play. Besiktas looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Haaland. He's tried one! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous. Defending of the desperate variety. Mbappe. Short changes him with that pass. Looking for the run. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, what has happened here? Well, that has not gone well. Can he get it through? Now, can they get it? And Owen! He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards to further improve their position of comfort. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe. Haaland does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And that's an errant pass. Cannavaro gets it clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Thuram. And the half-time whistle goes.
Besiktas are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Please watch the screen if you have a
Well,
ticket.
that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. There's the start of the second half. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gattuso. Great vision. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. And it's Maradona.
Oh, really well played.
Haaland. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Beckenbauer. And Dixon.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with.
Big chance, must be! Roberto Carlos gets good distance on it. And they're quick to get it back. Out of play for a throw. Can he latch on to this? That has been cut short.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now then, the ball's come loose. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe. Now it's Hullet. Threads one in. Pretty decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Beckham. Maradona. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that was very necessary. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kimmich. Now it's Haaland. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kimmich, who's set up one goal so far. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mbappe! It's a goal kick. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, that's well spotted. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. No, it's come to nothing. Oh, good-looking ball. Owen, now that's well seen too. That's a good run down the left. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Aims beyond the defence. Great chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Haaland. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And here's Haaland. Owen, in with the challenge. Maradona. Haaland. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, that's a key interception. Owen. He's through here. That's a good ball. He's having a shot! And that would have won it.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Substitution for Besiktas.
So,
Number
time for
17,
changes on
Mbappe.
both sides, actually.
Number 9, Owen. Coming on the field, number
Saka.
23,
He's found a way past,
Suarez.
and he's managed to get
Number
free.
19, Neymar. Substitutions taking place.
Knocks it into space. Oh, played right into his path. Now this could be a... Can he finish? And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Besiktas grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here.
Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's come on in leaps and bounds since then. In fact, he's at his best when partnered with a defensive midfielder like that, because it means he has license to just join the attack.
So he's benefited a lot from his new role.
Yeah, it's brought so much more out of him. He's a true all-round player now.
Lam going full tilt down the left. That has been slung wide. It's a mighty effort! Decent chance, made possible by a very decent ball.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Succumbs to the pressure. And that's gone loose. And it's Nedved. Now it's Mbappe. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Front-footed pressing going on here. Chips it through. Bale. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just the goalkeeper goes for a shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Owen deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Terrific header! Nedved gets it away. Pull it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Bale. He's having a shot! Goal! Milan! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Besiktas really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's in a great position here. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now that's well seen too. A probing pass. That's good vision. He's on it. Can he get away? Delivery. Big header! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Nedved, not the most accurate pass. Half an hour played now. Pull it. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Lam. Pull it. Played back in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lam just loves to go forward whenever he can. And claimed it back swiftly. Bale. He's in a good position here. Edmilson. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Bale. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the shot! He's scored! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Just eases him off the ball. It's played through for him. Schmeichel gets it away. And it's Cruyff. Lahm.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we've reached half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Shapes to shoot! He scores! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Milan take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Nedved. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Nedved. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Yaya Toure. Nedved. AC Milan could counter here. Now it's Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? No, it's come to nothing. Oh, it's a nice idea, but good chance here! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Showing good feet. Lahm. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Oh, this looks sharp. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Lovely feet. Well, that tackle was certainly stern. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pull it. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking to play him in. Oh, that looks a good ball through. There's the shot! Sticks it away! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So here comes a substitution. Besiktas get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
That has been cut short. Pull it.
Besiktas may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
He's found a way through. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, that was vital. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mbappe.
Besiktas really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
A header! And that would have won it.
Adriano really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Adriano looking for options for movement. Rivaldo! And somehow he managed to miss it. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Owen with the delivery. Bergomi can get it clear. Well, they've got it again. And this is Owen. And he's there to belt it away.
That's going in strongly.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances. And that's off target. Gerrard. And it's Rivaldo. Lam.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And that's a throw-in.
There will be 3 minutes.
And he can clear it away. And they're back on the ball again. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Chips it through. Pull it, looking understandably energised after his goal.
He'll be disappointed with that.
That's really well cleared. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think a lot's going to depend on how much of a creative role this fella Arda Güler can play here, Peter. He's never one to shy away from getting on the ball. He has wonderful courage, and he's the go-to guy in this team. And it's always lovely when you're in a team and you know somebody is always looking to get on the ball. So his availability will be key.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. It's played through for him. And this is Owen. That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he cuts out the supply. And he's intervened well there. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That has not gone well. And it's De Jong. Nicely weighted ball. Bullet! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Has another go. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Pele chasing after it. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Tries to pass it through, and he was quick to react. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking to play him in. Rice. Can he spark a counter here? Driving forward. Now, can they get him away? And a shot! Goal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And Hullet! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's a little off target. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great position.
Shot goal! Goal! Just 1 goal in it now. Game on! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Harrison promptly onto that, and that is that. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rice for Messi. Pull it. He is through here. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Nedved. Messi. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Goulet. Oh, that's a very... He's having a shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to...
Shoots! He scores! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Nedved is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Not the most accurate pass. Opts for safety. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's away. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Short changes him with that pass. And he shoots! It's in! That was a given. It always was.
Pele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Pass is just off target. And here's Hullet. Goulet driving forward. Hazard! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. And he's decided to go for it. Just swings wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
And this is Nedved. Goes for a shot! He has done it! The second half sparked straight into life.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Besiktas get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Rice. Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking for the run. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No, that's been intercepted. Dida getting this one clear. Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mendes makes the interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great vision. He's on it. Can he get away? It's not an especially good pass, that.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually...
Shot, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that's well spotted. Neymar. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Owen.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Messi. Nice looking ball. Besiktas needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries to play it through. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Neymar. And that is out of play. Nedved. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Besiktas really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Substitution from Besiktas. Number 9.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. We have ourselves a real game here.
Besiktas really...
It's Asa! Really well taken goal. And they get themselves in front. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that...
Little doubt, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Sağ ol Barış.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
You can never be short of...
Big chance! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. as a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Mendes cuts out the pass.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Sorma ya, adam
That's the keeper's
3.
ball.
klasmanda beni
Looking
ne
for
bileyim ne
options
desem
for
bilemedim
movement.
ya.
And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Lewandowski.
4 added minutes.
Can he get it through? And he's only too happy to take that back.
Oh, super ball.
Makaleli.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that has left him in a heap. And it's Arda Güler. Has a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nedved. And the pass is intercepted.
Kodu amına kodum. Şans yok amına ya.
What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent.
Ben size söyleyeyim, bunu oyun yaptırıyor, oyun. Adam ne 2'ye çıkabilmiş ne bir şey. Bu oyun amına kodum oyunu yaptırıyor bunu. Adam 2'ye çıkamamış ya. Üçüncünün de bilmem kaç bininci sırasında bana 5 tane gol attırıyor. Bu amına kodumun oyunu. Evet, bunu yenilirsek çıkıyorum. Yeter gari. İnşallah var barış valla. Birden 2'ye düşürdük bizi ya. Aman akıllım.
Your teeth look like this, but you want them to look like this, then stop what you're doing, because only in the...
Valla açamıyoruz maalesef. Bugün mü? Yarından sonra son değil mi? Bakacağız. Yarın da belki açarım. Belli olmaz. Ama 100 kusur top var orada ya. Nereden baksan kaç top alacaksın, kaça çıkacak. Belki çıkmayacak. 3004 nereden baksan bir 5000 altın almak lazım buna da anca öyle.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Now it's Owen. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Owen. Neymar. Great vision. Pullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Pullet. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's away. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Pele. It's Pele! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Goal! Norway! And it's Norway who take the lead. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Yamal. It's a good run down the right. Pele.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
And here's the chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Besiktas really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, important interception, and he's hit it long. Owen, and that's been intercepted. Nedved. Norway look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly.
And the finish! Nedved. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Pele. And here's Hullet. Nedved. Romario. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nicely weighted ball, and he plays one through.
Pele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Ferdinand, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yaya Toure. That pass isn't the best. Oh, can he finish? Really well taken goal. Besiktas back on level terms. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Goes for a shot! And it's a goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Besiktas take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he shoots! Goal!
Evet Barış, güzel gol attık ya. Fena değildi. Hem dizi izliyorum hem oyun oynuyoruz.
Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game. And we've reached half-time.
Well, it's hard to say.
Ben düştüm mü dayanamıyorum da ondan. Zoruma gidiyor. Bas. Ya geç adamlar hep güçlü getirdi de geç hepsi birden sonra hepsi güçlü de adamların. İlk 5000'e gireyim diye uğraşıyorum şimdi. Uğraşsan olacak. 2 gün kaldı zaten de. Abi işte biz 2'de 3'teyken birden getiriyor ya bize de 2'de 3'ten getirsin oyuncu. Aynı şu gerçi ben 2'ye düştüm şu anda da. Anlatabiliyor mu?
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Norway get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, no joy this time. Vitinha, and it's Nedved. Can he get on the end of this? Ferdinand makes the interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's an imaginative pass. And this is from Mario. Thuram. Pull it. Threads one in. Looking for options for movement. And the shot's on here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Vitinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Corner then. Safe to say, he's capable of better than that. Yamal. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Spread out to the left. He's through here. And this is Owen. Aimed beyond the defence. Delivers with whip.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Pull it. Nedved. Yamal. Neatly clipped into space. Dida gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Besiktas surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That has ended up in no man's land. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well played. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Owen. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a sharp pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a shade optimistic. Nedved. Vitinha. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, that's well spotted. And this is Neymar.
Besiktas can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't a...
It's Neymar!
1 minute added time.
Cannavaro. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And that's it. Besiktas have been...
Yine de yeter herhalde ya. Çıkamıyoruz, ilerleyemiyoruz. Bari bir daha düşmeyelim.
A great performance by any measure. Owen gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, I've just got to give them...
Evet. Bakayım saat kaç olmuş. Geç, biraz daha oynayabilirim de. Adam bir ihtiyaç giderelim. İnşallah inşallah.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Pepe.
Hayırdır, niye ki? Ne için?
He's gone for goal. Gave it a go, but
Ha, serverden anladım.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Abi yapacak bir şey yok ya. Türkiye'de hiçbir şeye değer verilmediği için elin gavuru da maalesef açmıyor server. Millete o kadar para kazandırıyor. Gavur Japon'a. Milyonlar kazandırıyor ama orospu çocukları bir server açmıyor ülkeye. Aslında protesto edeceksin, o zaman görecekler. Türkiye herhalde ikinciymiş. Bunlara para kazandıran. Dünya üzerinde ikinci sıradaymış. Düşün artık kaç milyon dolar. Türkiye'de oynayan oyuncular. Allah senin belanı versin evden dışarı be.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Besiktas are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Forlan. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Great vision. And the finish! He's had it taken off him. Can he get on the end of this? And he cuts out the supply. Pepe. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that is a little undercooked. Pepe. He is through here. Now. Cristiano Ronaldo! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And there's the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Can he get it through? And he's gone backward here. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Sağ ol Ali.
Park Ji-sung. Isco. Almost half an hour in now. That's good vision. And he's running through. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Durum dün nasılsa bugün de aynı. Hadi.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a sharp pass. And it's Rijkaard. Isco purring through the gear. Chance!
Şimdilik devam.
This is their second corner of the game. It's not an especially good pass, that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, this looks sharp. Tries to play it through. And this is Nedved. And it's Nedved.
Oh, good claim by the keeper. I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Nedved was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pass somewhat off target. Not the most convincing of passes. Frimpong. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, super find. Takes a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Threads one in. Pass is just off target.
Aleykümselam Tuna.
Up Jisung. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pull it. Mbappe. Beckenbauer attempts a clip. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Besiktas will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their...
Oh, he's been caught napping! And he gets rid in a hurry. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Tries to pass it through. And they can counter here. Frimpong receives it in a wide position, but he's well positioned here. Corner given. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, smashing header! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky
Çıkarsınız
to
ya.
actually steer it goalwards.
And here's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Forlan gets flagged offside. It's a pretty loose pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Frimpong in acres of space out wide. Park Ji-sung. And it's Isco. Isco carries the ball down the right. Besiktas needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Goes looking wide. Park Ji-sung. Forlan. And this is Forlan. Oh, it's come loose. And this is Forlan. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played. Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And a chance! Goal! Besiktas! And the comeback is complete.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Maradona. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Beckenbauer is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Out of play for a throw. Gattuso gives no quarter whatsoever. Now it's Nedved. He's got away. Well read, nice interception. He intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Besiktas clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Stoichkov. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Dida is there to clear. Good running, strong and purposeful. Shot a goal! Should have equalised.
Forlan clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Hullet. No, that's been intercepted. Maradona. And back to the goalkeeper. Dida with the clearance. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's through here. Pedri, very much a man of this moment. That has not gone well. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. That's a shade optimistic.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, they could be caught out here. Nedved crosses. And the shot! That's another chance. No mistake. How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Besiktas could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response? Well, I think... And that's it. Besiktas have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Edmils. No way through. And it's Maicon. Rijkaard. Might be danger here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nicely weighted ball, and he was quick to react. Iniesta. Looking for the run. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Owen is heads a shot! Goal! Besiktas! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Owen, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Hullet, Owen, and this is Owen. And this is Owen. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this?
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And here's Messi. Great challenge, time to perfection. Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard. Not the most accurate pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Messi. That's Rijkaard. Out towards the flank. Played back in. Neymar. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Neymar. Rijkaard. Now it's Iniesta. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Nedved.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. And it's Rijkaard. And that is as far as they're going to go. Brilliantly cut out. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. And it's Iniesta. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Played towards the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Neymar. And here's Szoboszlai. Searching pass he's played there. And it's played in. And it's claimed by the keeper. 5 minutes till the break. Now it's Owen. Pull it. Oh, played right into his path. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he shoots! No mistake! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And that has added up. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
And that's the second half started. Neymar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Quality ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that is a little undercooked. And he plays one through. Bit too much weight on the pass. And here's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Nedved. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Backward it goes. Has a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Oh, no joy this time. Bonucci. Pressing high and with purpose. Iniesta. And it's Iniesta. Rijkaard. For Szoboszlai. Back into the middle. And he's cut it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Foot in. Now it's Neymar. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to play it through. Ball has bounced loose now.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Maicon. Knocks it into space. Corner it is.
Substitution for Besiktas.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Coming on the field.
Crosses it in.
17. KONAMi. Number 22.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Substitutions taking place.
Now, can they get him away? Hoist it in. He's got Tool. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Michael. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Besiktas still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
Oh, smashing header! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bonucci, spread out to the left.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Bonucci did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rijkaard. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And that's going right the way across. Looking to play him in. Maicon's cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. Cerezo Osaka nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Thuram picks it up from the goal kick. Rijkaard. Thuram makes the interception. Maicon. Figo. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the shot! They've scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
2 up, and that is it. The referee has seen enough. Besiktas pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moment.
Evet, yeter. Ben kaçar gençler. Kendinize iyi bakın. Abone olup like atmayı unutmayın. Yarın görüşürüz. İyi geceler.